What's this? Just trying something new here. Yugioh Speed Duel. Just feel like showing off a neat deck. Just a change of pace because I'm also a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, so speed dueling is a shorter version of Yu-Gi-Oh just to keep things up. Where you play with half the life points, basically half the deck. You get skill cards, which give you awesome abilities, and then, you know, you're limited to your side deck and your extra deck. And then there's no main phase 2 and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting, they're fun. But here's showing off with the new set, the new cards, the Marik card. Flip this over at the start of the duel, and you get Twisted Personality, which I think is pretty amazing. So what we have here is, each time a player loses life points, place one counter on this card, max 3. Once per turn during your main phase, you can use one of the following skills. Remove 2 counters, then discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Remove 3 counters from this card, doesn't destroy a face-up card your opponent controls. So, what's really nice is it works well with this deck. It works very well with the burn and all that, because when a player loses life points, you place a counter on it. Very good skill. So what we're going to have here is Lava Golem. You know, you summon them over to your opponent's field with their own monsters, and then they take 1,000 damage. So you play 3 Lava Golems. Might seem like a lot, but I really enjoy this bill of it. There's other versions too that I think would be very nice, but I like that. Just to keep up the theme, I got one Santa Claus, because he has the same kind of way of getting summoned out, where you tribute someone on their field. So this whole deck is basically, the monsters you have are basically just getting rid of them. So you kind of, I would assume, probably best to go second. But even if not, he can still set up pretty easily. And he has that same ability where you would give it to him and put it in defense mode, so they get a 2,500 defense, 1,200 attacker, and not as good for them to get a 3,000 attacker, but they don't take damage for this, but you're still getting rid of that, and it's second or whatnot too, and they don't have enough to get rid of for Lava Golem. Blast Sphere, I have a copy of Blast Sphere, and if this face-down defense card was attacked by an opponent's monster before damage calculation, equip it to the monster. During their standard phase, destroy the monster, and inflict damage from equal to the attack of the monster. So, I mean, if they attack with Lava Golem, they're going to take 3,000 plus the 1,000, and that's pretty much game. Boop. Sorry, a little visual problem here. And then, for fun, I really like the idea of, since they had in the decks, and I want to utilize her, because I can't believe they've had this card. This is an old Yu card. What is it? Labyrinth of Nightmare, maybe? Dark Crisis? Maybe even earlier than that, but Lady Assailant of Flames. Flip, banish the top 3 cards of your deck, inflict 800 to your opponent. So 800 damage can go a long way. You got all the you got all the effect damage just inflicting right there. I got a tech just to use him because I never use like Gravekeeper's Curse, but when he's summoned, inflict 500. That could be the end. That could be the last thing that just gives them what you need for that. Of course, there's other variants you can use, which I would like to personally. This is just a fun one right now, but I think the other ones would be, you know, use like Amazon as Swordswoman, because she can go, if they attack or if you attack into Lava Golem, they take the damage. Plain and simple. Trap of Darkness, because we have a lot of trap cards. Get them back. And then 2 Gilgarth, because I like the idea of when I read the effect of the following card, I thought I just want to utilize this because I can't believe I haven't heard this. This is from 2009. But that's it for the monsters. But Gilgarth will be used very nicely with Faustian Bargain. Now, Faustian Bargain, target a special summon monster on either field, which would basically be like, say, Lava Golem. Send it to the graveyard. So basically, you're getting rid of their monsters to get these out. So if you don't want to worry about the burn damage, you just want to have like an open field, get rid of their stuff, get rid of it with this, and then summon a level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand, Gilgarth. So I got a couple of those as just a fun tech. 2 Master of the Accurse. Master of the Accurse, equipped monster can attack, and then during their stand phase, they take 500. So you could be giving, with Lava Golem, you see where that's going. 3 copies of Nightmare Wheel. Activated by target monster your opponent controls, it can attack or change position. And then, obviously, during standby phases, they take 500 damage. I mean, that is ridiculous. It's always been a good combo for Marik. I'm trying to keep the Marik theme going for this one. That's why I got Gilgarth in there, and I thought I wanted to work with the Faustian. 2, just for the fun of it, 2 copies of Metal Reflex Slime. We know what they do. So, 3,000 defense, 3,000 attack, you can't run over it. But I was also thinking that's the deck, basically. But I was just thinking of adding in Zoma as another trap monster, even though that's more of a Bakura. That ability to inflict damage, which I really like. So that's the deck right there, basically. And of course, you don't have to play with the Faustian. There's other ways to do this I know you can do. You can get rid of these 3 and play like Sphere Karibos to prevent them from attacking and switch the guy defense to prevent them and they take the damage. But I kind of like the idea of just like, you summon this or add more of these maybe, and these set, they attack, they take 800, take 1,000. You play the masks. I mean, there's just so much you can do. There's a lot of varieties. I like the idea of the Santa Claus. You can always change a lot of these out. You know, you can obviously take these out and do Swordswoman, more Blast Spheres, because I think Blast Sphere is kind of ridiculous. Anyway, you can win and lose a lot, you know, obviously depending on... But I just like the idea of adding another one of him. Just keeps that theme going of, you're getting rid of their monsters. And then, with all that damage you got there, you can be... With this, it's the perfect skill card with it. You can be getting rid of their hand, destroying stuff they have. It's pretty nice. So, what do you think? Speed Duels are awesome. I know this is a Pokemon channel, but I just wanted to show this off here. And if you want to see more, I can do that. A little bit of both of everything. But until then, enjoy. And just have fun playing the games. And hopefully, more support for Speed Duels. Later. And I also had this as a tech I was thinking of. Blast Hell by a Tribute, just in case I decide the Tribute summon to get rid of Lava Golem, then I can just blow that up. So, I don't know. It's a fun deck.
Professor TCG.